Welcome back to Mama Elle's Kitchen with Chef Clarence here, and we're now going to do part 3, or the dessert part of our Mother's Day breakfast in bed brunch. And what's the delight we're making here?
Okay, so for the white chocolate mousse, first of all, you have to get a proper white chocolate.
Yeah.
So here it says 31% cocoa.
Okay.
So you want to make sure there's some cocoa butter in it. Otherwise, it would be just sugar and milk powder.
Yeah,
and
that's really sweet.
And we are going to flavor it with a little bit of
Oh, that's always good. That's always
to
good.
cut all the sweetness.
Make Mama happy.
We are going to drizzle some raspberry coulis on top.
Now you mentioned to me, and this is true because raspberries obviously do have a lot of seeds in it, is to strain it.
Yeah, I strain it. I mix it with icing sugar and then strain it. So seedless.
Right.
So first of all, we have to melt some chocolate, which I did already. So now we will some cream.
Whipped cream. That's one of the extra little additives when you make the Austrian apple strudel and you serve it.
Yeah, you want a little bit of sweetness and then some icing sugar.
A little bit of icing sugar, not a lot, because you don't want it super sweet.
About 2 tablespoons.
Okay. You know, I have to confess, I have never made a mousse. Honestly, it's just something, I'm not really a big dessert person.
So we melt some.
So this is cool, okay. Now you call it white chocolate, but actually it's not.
It's more ivory color.
Yeah. Okay, so whipped enough because we don't want to end up with butter, right?
Yeah. Actually, the icing sugar will stabilize it. So.
Is it? Oh, it does.
Oh,
okay.
It's sort of
see, you learn something every day.
control.
I just always put it in there because my mother did, but I never really thought it served another function.
Okay, now we add the white chocolate.
Oh, luscious. Come on, what mama doesn't deserve to have a treat like that, eh? This recipe I'm going to give my daughter and say, and just kind of subtly suggest the way I do it. It's like, I think you need to make this for me.
Just a hint.
So subtle, you know. Now, do you use your spatula, like you stop it occasionally and use your spatula so that it is completely blended?
Yeah.
Those wire things, they sure hang on to the stuff, don't they? This was my treat. Now, if you weren't here, I would put this in my hand and I'd be doing the old licking thing. And that's another way to entice your kids to help you, you know, and say there's going to be lots of yummy licking for you to do. Oh, look at that.
Well, the cocoa butter will actually firm up the cream. And icing sugar has a small amount of cornstarch in it. Okay. So it will stabilize the cream.
Yeah, because the texture is completely different than when you just make whipped cream to put on top of something, isn't it? It is firmer, look at that.
So, you do my...
Okay, and your piping bag?
Yeah, filling the piping bag for me.
And this isn't something you want to be doing with parchment paper, right? You do want to, I mean, you can use a plastic bag though and make your own,
it works too, but then you have to cut it. Can you put it in here for me?
Oh, okay. I thought I'd get away without having to do any.
Well, of course, you can just spoon it in. Still tastes good.
A little bit more.
Yeah. Well, often.
All of it.
We are going to do 2, so
yeah.
Could be for the mom and for the cook.
Well, yeah, the cook's got to have some too, right?
Yeah.
I would make that just so that I get to have some. Truthfully.
And after all, it would be quite difficult to make a chocolate mousse for one person.
Yeah, I kind of think so.
It's not really worth the trouble.
How's that?
That's good. thank you. Move this.
Oh, and a little tip, if you do go over to your mom's house and make part of this or all of this luscious meal for her, please stay and do the dishes, because that would really grump me out if my daughter came over and made me a beautiful brunch and then left and I had to do the dishes. So just keep that in mind. Look at that. Gorgeous. I can do that.
Well, you can just
No, I'm just
spoon
saying,
in.
I can do that.
Yeah, you can just spoon into.
Now that's got more than this. Well, that's just me. What can I say? And now, you're just drizzling this on top. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks wonderful. And you know, that would be lovely for Valentine's too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we did the tuxedo strawberries, but... So this is part 2. We've already got the baked brie in the oven. That's wrapped in some puff pastry. It's baking.
It's done in 10 minutes or less.
Exactly. And now you just refrigerate it. Oh, yes, you
some white
forgot.
chocolate
You've
shaving.
got some little white chocolate shavings, right? Oh, look at that. And those you just made with a knife, right?
Or a peeler.
That's right, you can use a potato peeler for that too, can't? Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Now what mom wouldn't want that? And again, if she's watching her figure and whatever, you can find some smaller glasses,
Yeah, of course.
right? Of course.
So
But on Mother's
that's
Day,
it.
come on, she's worth it. She's worth it. Okay.